Well, good morning, Nigeria, and welcome once again to Breakfast Extra. Now, how do we begin to thread all the stories from over the week together? Now, we've got a police shooting, a defamation lawsuit, a one-party democracy, whatever that means, a compulsory voting bill, and banditry aided by men in uniform. Now, honestly, these issues are as diverse as the ingredients in afang soup. What do you have? Like periwinkles, water leaf, okazi, I think there's one stockfish somewhere in there. And maybe one or two of those items our mothers wouldn't disclose. But, however, we will stir it all up and serve, even if the outcome may not be as palatable as Grandma's Saturday family meetup soup. Also, a public service announcement to you out there. If you are humor intolerant and easily triggered or were recently offended by any of my previous jabs, well, this may not be the segment for you. And yes, I do read the comment section too. I actually find it rather entertaining, if you ask me. But today's monologue, by the way, gathers a bit of steam, so I please beg you to stick with me here. Now, however, we begin on a very sober note. In Ibadan, over the week, a 14-year-old student en route to sit for his WAEC exams was shot and killed. The headlines are calling it a stray bullet. You know that term? I don't know. We've so normalized it in Nigeria, like that cousin who always shows up uninvited at family functions. But let's define it. What it really means. Stray bullet. A bullet that veers off its intended target, often in a chaotic and uncontrolled circumstance, resulting from a state of battle, or maybe fighting between two opposing parties. Except in this case, there wasn't a battlefield. It was a traffic stop, a future cut shot from a gun held by a policeman who should be trained to de-escalate, not eliminate. Big question is, why exactly is the Nigerian police involved in traffic arrests anyway? And has the uniform become a one-size-fits-all license to harass, extort, and now kill? It's really a sad situation, this, and trust me, I held myself from crying on live television over the week as News Central correspondent Ifiribo Israel interviewed the father of the slain twin. I had to call for a break to collect myself. And I bet you didn't know that he was a twin, did you? Can you imagine the trauma for the family? Well, from that grief, let's talk about disbelief. Senator Natasha Akpoti is back in the headlines, and you remember her, don't you? Queen of political firestorms and viral accusations. And this time, she's being sued yet again, only now for defamation by the Nigerian government. Now, let's recap for you. This is what happened. She accused the Senate president of some serious things. Nigeria paused, we held our breaths, and then nothing happened. No investigation, no follow-up, no inquiry into the original claim. But now it's see you in court from the federal government. And wait, are we watching the same show? Or did maybe writers change somewhere mid-season? I'm not too sure, but I'll come back to you on that one. But does anybody remember the sexual misconduct allegation that she brought up? Any committee summon? Any results from the panel set up? Or did we just simply skip all of that and jump to litigation like it's a Nollywood movie missing the second act? Because that's exactly what it seems like. And then, in totally unrelated matters, at the 2025 APC National Summit, President Tinubu received the party's endorsement for a second term. Naturally. But what raised more eyebrows was his declaration that there's nothing wrong with a one-party system. Now, I don't know who's briefing the president, but a one-party system isn't democracy. It's monopoly politics. It's like playing musical chairs with only one chair and one song. And oh, the DJ works for the government. So let's be clear. Multiple creditable sources, including the Atlantic Foreign Affairs and also Bookings Institution, all agree one-party states often lead to unchecked power, weakened accountability, and, let's not forget, voter disengagement. Now, I want you to hold that thought because we're coming back here to talk about this, so just hold it right there. But shout out to Mr. President for the endorsement. Anyway, congratulations to you, naturally. And to the opposition, is there anybody left out there? Because everything you own to the left now belongs to the APC, including your former members. Beyonce 2026, or is it 2006? Wow, such a long time ago. Speaking of ruling by force and voter disengagement, let's now talk about the compulsory voting bill. The Nigeria Bar Association, well, they say that it is illegal and also draconian. And frankly, well, they have a point. I mean, why force people to vote in a system where their votes really don't even seem to count? It never matters, not these days. Voter disengagement, you see, isn't the disease. It's the symptom. You don't punish the patient for not wanting to take expired medication. I mean, some Nigerians just want to be left alone. And while that may seem despondent, what else can we do? But congratulations are yet in order for our very own team here at News Central, Breakfast Central, for that very explosive interview with Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno State. But let's all not pretend that we slept well after that. The governor confirmed some very worrying things, that politicians and uniformed officials are serving as informants for bandits. Yes, the very people who should be protecting you and I, who want us, by the way, to compulsorily vote, are allegedly playing both sides like it's some twisted reality. Well, Nigeria, we hail thee. Congratulations to us all. And on that deeply unsettling note, I should say, well, I'm back from a much-needed 2-week break. Some say I ran away, some say I went for therapy. They wouldn't be wrong. Others say that I joined the APC. Whatever the case, I'm back, and as usual, it's that part of the show where I welcome my able co-host, Judith Atibi. Judith, good morning to you. Welcome once again. And did you miss me?
Good morning, of course. We all, they were in my ear telling me I was on the wrong camera. Of course, now we did miss you. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you very much for a moment. I thought you were getting used to Dakpo. I can't wait to try on my chair.
Oh, Dakpo he was on for how many days? I can't remember.
Wasn't it 2 now?
It was 2, and then there was Dashin as well.
Dashin as well. So, thank you to both of them, by the way. I'm wondering if his butt print is still in the chair, but I'll come check it out right now. Let me come do that already, let's just get started, shall we?